I'm so excited that you are tuning in for the Soul Quest video, because this is the information video where you learn about everything you need to know about Soul Quest, what it is, what you need to do to get ready, and what's going to happen when we get there. So join us right now.
So what is Soul Quest? Soul Quest is a discipleship camp for 7th through 12th grade students.
What happens at Soul Quest? Amazing worships, amazing Bible classes. You're in those for about 5 hours every day. And it's what students say year after year, that's what they go back for. And it is awesome. You might be thinking, I can't believe that those are the selling points. Wouldn't it be the fun? Yes, that happens. Wouldn't it be the games? Yes, those happen. What about the sports? Yep, happens. But it's the Bible lessons and the worship times that really are transformative.
So between those events, you'll be placed with a group, a Soul Quest group, and you'll have a couple people that you know from your youth group. But other than that, you'll be placed with other campers from across the country, and you'll get to know them very well. You'll have deep discussions. You'll go to Bible classes together, and you'll even play some fun games and just get to know each other very well. And by the end of the week, you're going to be really excited to say goodbye, and you're going to be really excited to see them again next year.
You're also going to be excited about the daily youth group times. Every night we meet as a youth group, and it's a great time for us to gather together, have a snack, get some drinks, get some water in everybody, and then we learn about the day. And people truly are excited about sharing what happened in Bible class, what happened in worship, what they do in their group times, what they do during free time, what games, did they go swimming, all the different things that happen. People are always excited to share about those things and then what God is doing in their hearts.
So where is Soul Quest? Soul Quest is at York College in a small town in Nebraska, York. When we go there for Soul Quest, it has a big impact on the community there. It's pretty big. It'll be on the front page of the newspaper.
So how do we get there? We're going to take a charter bus. We do this every year. So on Saturday of the week of Soul Quest, we meet up at the bus barn at 7:30 a.m., ready to go. We load up the bus, we pray, we take off. You'll be on the bus all day long. Be prepared. We're going to stop twice for meals. So bring money for those meals and for snacks. And we'll get there in the evening. And that night, we'll get everybody into rooms they'll probably just be for that night. And then they'll be in the dorms, guys in the guys' dorm, girls in the girls' dorms. And then we'll have a Devo that night. And then the next morning, it'll be time for church. And so we go visit a local church. So bring some church clothes that you would like to wear.
For rooming, since you will be in dorms, there's going to be about 3 mattresses per room, but you can have up to 4 people in a room. So if you're placed in a room with more than 3 people, you should know before. We'll let you know if you need to be prepared and bring an air mattress. But it's also important that you bring sheets for those beds and maybe a sleeping bag or a blanket.
So what about the roommates? Well, on your registration form, you list down everybody that you want to room with, starting with the first person and working down. We're going to try our best, and same with Soul Quest, to put you with people that you want to room with. But because of group sizes and changes that have to happen, it doesn't always mean that you get to be with everybody that you want to be. So be flexible. The goal is to get you with one person that you have on your list. Might not be the first choice, not be your second choice, but at least be your third choice. So remember, be flexible. And you're going to get to know new people. And that's one of the big things about why people like to go, is because they make so many new friends.
So when you're in the rooms, you have the option to buy or put a deposit on a room key. It'll be $20 at the beginning of the week. Before you get there, you need to talk with your roommates and discuss and decide together if you should buy a key at all, or if you should split one, or everybody gets their own. It's your preference. You don't have to buy one at all. And if you turn that in at the end of the week, you get your $20 back, and that could be your savings account for
your meals and snacks on the way home. Hey, what do you bring? Well, one, check out the Ultimate Alpine Packing List that was put together by our students some time ago, and check it out. It's on the Alpine webpage under the youth page. Scroll down, grab that Ultimate Packing List. Some things that we want to make sure that is on that list we want you to know about is pay attention. There is a dress code. It's church camp. You got to dress appropriately. So check out that information. Make sure you keep all your clothes within the dress code. Bring a Bible and a notebook. Students that typically don't take notes love to take notes during SoulQuest. And so bring that journal, write down those notes. You'll want to bring a backpack so you can put some stuff in, or a string backpack. It's not for everybody, but most people do. And bring that refillable drink container so you can fill that up with water or your favorite drink that you can grab at mealtime. These are things that you want to make sure that you have available. Check out that list and make sure you have everything on there.
And don't bring the things that you're not supposed to
Have with you.
So we have some camp guidelines. First being that there is a new dress code, and we incorporated that into the packing list. So if you're using the packing list to pack, it already lays it out. But we also have sheets and other things that will help you figure out the dress code.
RESPECT. Respect. You got to respect the church. You got to respect one another, their space, your dorm mates, the people in the room, your camp counselor, your college. So don't break things, don't damage things. Be good to everything and everyone. Do no harm, and things will work out fantastic for you.
It's important that you keep your room clean. It's a whole week, and things can get kind of crazy. But if you can keep things pick up once a day. It'll make things a lot easier at the end of the week. There's also a midweek room cleaning and check. So you got to make sure that it's up to standard, or you don't get your free time or something like that.
Don't bring expensive stuff. If you want to bring a cell phone, bring a cell phone. Don't bring laptops. Don't bring game systems. Don't bring TVs. And don't bring anything that you wouldn't want taken or lost. That's just a rule of thumb, because it can be hard for people to keep up with their stuff, and they forget, they leave it out, or they leave it somewhere, or they just leave it out for the taking. And so just don't.
You can even get a little suitcase lock your stuff up during the day. It's your preference, really, but it might just be another safety measure that you might want to take.
Money is important. You're going to need money for canteen. You might want to buy a pizza at night. They're like $12 or $14 for a large pizza. Split it with some friends. And you'll need money for 2 meals there and a couple meals back and some snacks while you're there every day. So when you have this money, think about how you can take care of your money and be on top of it. There's always money blowing around camp every year because somebody missed their pocket. It fell out while they were playing a game. And it can get tiresome about people thinking that somebody stole their money when they just didn't take care of it. So be responsible.
Cell phones. You are allowed to have your cell phone at SoulQuest, but you can only have it pretty much during free time. We don't want to see it during worship or class time or group time. Probably not even youth group time. Just use it in your dorm room or maybe outside during free time. If it's where it's not supposed to be, it'll get taken.
And so mom and dad, keep those calls and text messages to your kid to a minimum. Don't be making some emergent call that our students say, hey, my mom's calling, I got to go. My grandma's calling, I have to leave, and they disrupt and bother everything. It'll just be better if communicate to an adult if you have an emergency, and we will work fast to get to your kid, okay? Stay on campus. Don't leave campus. Stay within the confines of the schedule. When it's time to be in the dorm, be in the dorm. When it's time for lights out, lights out. Guys, especially, young men, and those that want to wrestle and horseplay, and save that for the sports in the afternoons. Don't be doing that late at night. It can get you kicked out of camp. And I don't want to have to come get you and make those phone calls and fill out that paperwork and have you making sad faces. Let's not be doing that.
It's important that you wake up early enough to make sure you get to events in the morning or in the afternoon.
If you can't wake up, then maybe you're not ready for camp.
Yeah,
You got to be responsible for you. And that includes not bringing things that you shouldn't bring. No weapons, no fireworks, no drug paraphernalia, no explicit T-shirts or hats with inappropriate logos or information. Just don't do it. They'll have to be taken up. We'll have to have a meeting with somebody, and it's just not worth it.
We're going to church camp.
Focus on what we're there for.
It's also important that you bring a swimsuit. Make sure it's appropriate. That's in the dress code along with the packing list. But if you bring your swimsuit, you'll have an opportunity to swim probably once a day. And even if you don't think you'll want to swim, bring one just in case. Maybe there's going to be a water activity or something that you're going to want to join in on. You never know.
Hey, if you're on special medication, bring your medications. Don't choose the week of SoulQuest to get off your medication. Make sure you get a detailed list of what drug it is, the quantities, how much every day, or the frequency of it. Give that information. Make sure that I have it, or give it to Elizabeth or one of our adult sponsors so that we can pass that on to SoulQuest. That information needs to be kept and monitored, okay? That'll just be best for everybody and help ensure the welfare of your child.
And one last thing, SoulQuest is a great place to get baptized at, but that's something that you need to talk with your parent about before you come to camp. Make sure that everybody's on the same page. And if you're ready to give your heart over there, then all right, but let's make sure that everybody's prepared for that.
So this comes to the end of the video. Information for first-timers, good information for repeats, and share this video with those that you think might want to come so they can get the information that they need to know. See you on Saturday at 7:30, which is June, what is it?
June 11th.
It's on the information brochure right here. Let me turn it up right side so you can see this. Check these out in the kiosks and in the loft and online. Thanks for coming. Looking forward to it. See you then.